Memphis, Tennessee is mostly known around the country for its barbecue and blues music, but what many people outside of Memphis don't know about is its growing, vibrant, and close-knit film community. Memphis was named by Movie Maker magazine as the 11th best city for filmmakers. But where did this film community come from? Where is it going? And why is it so important? Today we're going to be sitting down with Jordan Danels, a Memphis area filmmaker, to learn more about this community. So, in one word, how would you describe the Memphis film community?
I think the Memphis film community is bonded together, or bonded, I think is the word I would use. It feels more like a family. We all hang out with each other off-set as well, so we don't just work together on set. People have pool parties and stuff. When our friends have kids, we go over to their house. It's very much a family, and we've worked together for so long that we are really quick on set. We know what each other like, we know how each other work, and so we don't have to spend a lot of time trying to figure out who each other are, because we already know. And it's really helpful for the film because you're hiring people that have worked together for so long. It started from like kids in high school, 18, 19 years old, starting to come together to make movies, like Morgan John Fox and Sarah Fleming. And then as they kind of graduated high school, they started working in the film industry, and were making short films on the side. So they would work during the week for money, but then they're making narrative short films on the side, and then they would bring in like me and other people, and it just sort of grew and grew and grew. And then we went from making like our own personal projects to making movies and documentaries and everything. So it kind of grew over a 10-year period. People want to come here to make movies because they know that they're going to have a crew that knows what they're doing. They're going to have a crew that likes to have fun, knows how to enjoy it at the job. And Memphis is a really friendly place to film because it's not a very dense city. You can get from downtown to midtown in 10 minutes, right? And in a lot of cities, it could take you an hour, 30 minutes to do that. So I think a lot of people are starting to realize that Memphis is got a beautiful geography, the river, the old buildings downtown, Shelby Farms, and then you add a great film community on top of that, and it's just a great place to make a movie. A lot of cities, they'll make like the big TV shows or the big movies that you see, like, you know, X-Men's in Atlanta. All those big shows are there. But what we're really good at is making the smaller, more narrative movies that are more dramatic, the more indie style films. It's kind of our specialty. The Memphis film community has really made a splash nationwide because, and it's been very recent, because we've been working at it for so long. And it takes a long time to build up recognition, to build up a name, and for people to trust you, to trust that if they come to your town and spend a bunch of money, that they're going to get something back in return.
Why are you making films here in Memphis?
I believe in my city. I love making movies, but I love my city more than making movies. And so I try to build up my city through my passion for making movies and documentaries. So a lot of us could move somewhere else, like Chicago or LA, and do better, like career-wise could do better. And I think that's another thing that makes the Memphis film community so interesting, is that we all know that, but we choose to stay here, and we choose to make Memphis a better place. There's a lot of beauty here that I want everyone else to see. I think that we're starting to get bigger shows. It's been, Bluff City Law is coming through, Hallmark movies are coming through, so we're kind of exiting the indie film phase of making $200,000, indie feature films, to now we're doing multi-million-dollar TV shows. And a lot of the people that were on the smaller projects that have been together for 10 or 15 years are now on those jobs. So I think what we're going to see is a lot more bigger budget films coming here, because now everyone's starting to see, like the light bulbs turned on. Oh, we can make a movie in Memphis. I think the Memphis film community brings art to the city, and I think every city needs art. We also shine a light on the city. If there's a graffiti artist, we're out there filming the graffiti artist. If there's a musician in a bar late night, we're filming that, and people can see it on YouTube. They can see it on the Memphis Travel website, and so people that aren't from here that might want to come here, because of us, they can actually get like a peek into the city before they even come here. So I think that's a really great way to contribute. I hope that the people that are here and that have been here for a very long time, working every single day to make the Memphis film community what it is, will get to benefit from the new work that's going to come, like Bluff City Law and like Hallmark, and in a way that producers from out of town will start to see young directors here locally and say, hey, I'm going to take a chance on you. You've been on this project with us for 6 months, you show up every day, you're very smart, you offer a lot to the project. What is it that you want to do? What is it that would make you happy in your career? And actually have somebody take the time to listen, understand and invest in a local person. And I think you're going to see that happen, whether it's Kevin Brooks or Morgan John Fox or Sarah Fleming or Paul right here. At some point, someone with a lot of connections and money and power is going to take a chance on someone that's from here. I've always been into film. I did stop motion animation with my tennis shoes growing up, where I'd, take a picture, and they'd walk around the house. But I never knew it could be a job, because in the 90s the internet wasn't out, and no one really told me, hey, you could do this for a living. So I sort of put that in the closet and just went on with schooling. And then when I got into college, I didn't really like it. I kind of got depressed. I didn't really like going to class. And so I took a semester off and I went to San Francisco, and I started going on film sets. And I was like, I knew this is what I want to do. 10 years later, I'm back at it, and I just haven't turned back. And then about 10 years later, I moved back to Memphis and just started reaching out on Craigslist, trying to meet filmmakers. Hey, who's making music video? Who's making commercials? And now I know everybody here. Yeah. In the Memphis film community, you know that everyone's got each other's back, and it's not just about money. If you have a film that you want to make and it's going to take 3 or 4 weekends to do it, and you don't have any money, a lot of really talented people will come out and support you, and you don't find that in a lot of places. More than just a paycheck, it's a family. It's genuinely a family.